Yo, what's good? Easy Breezy Ebe here, and this is my film review to Nightmare of the Wolf. If you haven't seen my reaction,
oh my god! Cobra Bear!
that was my reaction to the movie. You can catch it here, yeah. All right, so welcome back, yo, for those that have already seen me before. I just wanted to keep this one short. I already said in the main video, the reaction video, that I really liked it overall, but this time I'll go over it one by one. The first thing I want to talk about before I, before I forget, I guess, is, as some of you guys know, I have done the Last Wish book review. I've started to read the books, and I read the Last Wish last week, and I'm in the middle of Sword of Destiny now, and I plan on reading Blood of Elves and the next one before Season 2 comes out. As you know, I'm a big fan of the games. I played all of them when they came out, and I also like the show. So yeah, and one of the things I was interested in with Vesemir was because I have read The Last Wish, so I know some things about Geralt and how he became a Witcher. I know that Vesemir found him in the books. They didn't show that in this anime, so I wonder if that was on purpose. Maybe they want to bring it up later on in the series or what. But I thought this anime, I think they purposefully skipped over finding Geralt, and they do mention his name at the end. So he was there during the fall of Kaer Morhen, or at least the first version of it. I think that was Kaer Morhen that got attacked and got blown up. I know that in the book, Geralt was found through the Law of Surprise, like one of the other classmates, I don't know what else to call them, of Vesemir, one of the first batches who didn't make it. I don't think that one survived. That said, he was also brought in by the Law of Surprise. And I know that Vesemir actually brought Geralt through the Law of Surprise, and he also we know that Geralt, who was bald, by the way, Geralt was bald in this anime, which I think I know why they did that. I think they did that because Geralt's supposed to have white hair. So if they showed the kid having white hair, we would immediately know it was Geralt. So it would have sort of ruined it. And I think they were already Witchers as when we saw them as kids, because if we're going by the book, Geralt only got his white hair after going through the trials. So he went through some extra trials that only he's ever survived, which gave him the white hair. And I talked a little bit about this during my Last Wish book review. So I thought that was interesting. I thought that was a nice touch, but I'm hoping, because they didn't show Vesemir finding Geralt here, that we might see it, or they'll talk about it later on in in one of the seasons of The Witcher, assuming it goes over season 2. Another thing that I really liked about this was them showing the Trial of the Grasses. Again, this might be something that they brought specifically to this movie, this anime, because that might have been something hard to depict in the series, and sort of hard to, unless they did a whole separate storyline on Geralt becoming a Witcher. I don't think they would do that. I don't think they'll, there's so much to go through that I don't think they'll do that. So I think it was smart to show the Trial of the Grasses here in an animation form. So I thought that was great. Story-wise, I talked about this a little bit in my reaction video at the end, is I like the twists. I'm a little bit confused, actually, I'm not gonna lie, about the role of, what's her name, Gilchrist in the whole thing. I know that it was, I keep forgetting Vesemir's sort of master Witcher guy, the old Witcher. I forget his name, starts with a G, but I know him and the mages were behind the mutant beasts so that they don't run out of jobs. But it seemed like Gilchrist, the sorceress, was also in on it with the fox, half-elf, mutant girl, because she, after they destroyed sort of the place where they were, where they found in the mountains, where they found the mutant elf. It turns out that she was using those mutant elves to basically set a plan in motion so that the Witchers would get blamed, so that she can go ahead and destroy the Witchers and Kaer Morhen and that, which of course she failed because she got murked. Actually, interestingly, Vesemir died and he lost. He got into the nightmare and he almost got killed if it wasn't for the older Witcher guy, who I guess a little bit of a redemption for him, even though he's partly all to blame in all of this. So I thought that was cool though. You know, Vesemir, it sucks that he actually killed Ilyana, technically, even though you wouldn't blame him for it, but technically he did put the sword through her, and which changes him completely. The idea of this movie is he was a Witcher, like a sort of traditional Witcher, only doing it for gold, for the lifestyle, for fame and all that. But now after this, he's going to be sort of a better father figure to the new generation of Witchers, which there wouldn't be a lot of Witchers anymore because they're, as they say, there's sort of less monsters now. So there wouldn't be too many Witchers. Unless there were more beasts, there's really no need for too many Witchers. So it makes sense why it sort of remains as 5 Witchers until sort of all those Witchers grow up, and one of them being Geralt. So yeah, I thought it was cool. Yeah, that's sort of my short, longer review for this. I don't have too much else to say. I thought that it was great. It just makes me more excited to read the rest of the books, actually, because I didn't plan on reading The Last Wish so fast, and I got through it in 2 days. And if it wasn't for work, I would have probably already finished Sword of Destiny as well. I have so many other books to read that I'll try not to just binge the Witcher series all at once. Keep some for the future. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, and remember, until the next video, easy does it.